Devin with Premium Fitness, here with a public service announcement about squats. So, and this is going to be for anybody, not just people who go to the gym and perform squats in the gym, but if you're picking up anything at all, you need to know how to squat properly. And here's the thing, we've been taught over and over and over again that the most important thing when we're bending down is make sure you keep your back straight. At all costs, whatever you do, do not round the back. Well, this is good. This is a good thing to do and a good cue to follow. We also need to understand another concept of the squat, and that has to do with your knees. So I'm gonna try to do this and get a good squat. So what most people do is they'll go and do their squat and they'll bend down like this, and then when you look at that, you go, oh yeah, that is a good position to squat in, right? Because I'm keeping my back straight. That's what everybody tells me to do. But now we've traded one problem for another, and that's here. Oh, let's see if I can get that. The knees. See how far in front of my toes my knees are, and that heel's off the ground. And this, while the back is in a good position and that you're not going to injure your back, all of a sudden now you're burning your knees, because the knees, they're not like the shoulder joint where it's a ball and socket. They're held together by connective tissues. So, and what they're meant to do, let's see if I can show you this here, is this. This is a good loading position. If the knee is back behind the toe, right? It's not out here, it's back here. And this is how the knee is meant to load. That way, you're not putting that into what's called shear forces, where the weight is not going straight down through the shin. Now it's going out towards the toes, and this is gonna really put you in a bad position to eventually burn your knees out and put you in a greater place of injury. So one of the cues that I like to do is imagine there's a chair behind you, right? And when you're gonna go down into your squat, practice this a few times before you do it under load, and act like you're gonna sit back into that chair and see what happens when I sit back. Boom. We get to this better position. But if we just go straight down like most people do, we get into this position up on the heels and well past the knee, well past the toes. Oh, I can hear the cracking and everything while we do that. So that is what we're trying to avoid here. So make sure we're sitting back into a chair, right? And that's how we're going to squat. And if you can't quite do that without falling over, if you have a stability ball right here, you just take the stability ball and you put it in the small of your back. I'm going to see if I can do it here. So I'll put the stability ball on my back, right? Now it's in the small of my back, the very lower lumbar spine, right? So right above your hips. And then this way you try to think about pushing your hips back behind the ball. And all of a sudden we're in this really good position. Let me squat up. Just like that. Let's go behind. I can't show you the behind the ball, but the hips are going back behind the ball like you're going to sit in a chair. So that's what we're trying to do. And that way you're going to protect your knees and keep them from burning out and getting in a bad place for injury. So anyways, public service announcement from Devin with Pure Movement Fitness. Hope you guys, I hope that makes sense. Let me know, message me, and we'll get your squat figured out. Keep your knees protected and even keep your back in a good position. See you next time.